next time you can be here. People from Spain, of course, in the chat as well. Thank you very much for being there. So this is the third match. If Indonesia wins this game, he will be the world champion.
Indeed. We are at the 14th World Esports Championships. As we have alluded to and mentioned already, we started off with 72 nations in eFootball. It was the largest represented category at this tournament. We are down to 2. It is the hosts, Indonesia. It is the Bulldog, Argentina, as Tel tries to make his way through to make that opening, but he is cleared away once more. An early start is what is required by Indonesia, but also Argentina. First goal in this game is pivotal to either survival or to victory.
So Indonesia in the red, Argentina in the white. Be careful.
See, into the box, it's Tao! And the crowd erupts once more.
They are dancing, they are jumping. Rey Molina can't
gesturing for something, but instead it is Indonesia who take the lead.
Look at his face.
It's shock. What do I do?
I can't believe it.
What do I
can't
do?
believe it.
It's the sense of what do I do? How do I counter this? It is again, in terms of the breakdown here, the pass just holds off that defender, just too aggressive with Pavard. Finds the cut, it back into Tel, and Tel finds the finish.
And as by now, this tournament is having a local champion.
They will indeed. They will have a new host nation and home hero if they can benefit and get this game 3 over the line. It's 7 minutes gone. It's very early. There's still a lot of time. So Indonesia fans in the audience, hold your horses. There still is time for twists and turns.
I think that Rey Molina only made a goal in this series. Just one.
He's only got the one, which is in game number 1. As you can see, though, that feels a decade ago. As we see, ball goes into the box. It's Tel on the strike! Manifested by Ferita. It is Argentina's equalizer.
Empata Rey Molina, los saluda su gente. Ahí están los jugadores de Deva.
Ask and you shall receive, my friend. Argentina have their equaliser. This now sets up a very, very intriguing game of eFootball.
Yes, because as these games don't have extra time, if everything keeps like this, which is very difficult to happen, we are going to a penalty shootout.
Indeed, and that will provide its own type of tension, as we've seen so much over the last games and days in competition here at the World Esports Championships. As you see, the ball gets cleared and it is going to be a throw-in for Indonesia. As a reminder at home, it is the best of 5, it is uniform stats, and there is only officially licensed teams in play. So that is why we are seeing Bayern Munich as the ball goes through. And the suggestion,
it's 2-0.
It is 2-0, as you'll see just above the top left-hand corner of the screen. They will keep you a verse of all of the games played so far. At the moment, we are potentially going to a penalty shootout, but both teams will look to try and finish this in regulation. Here's Sadio Mane. Mane takes the turn around the defender, plays it to Leroy Sané. Sané back into Tel.
Good defending.
Brilliant defending from Rey Molina.
It looks
Sadio
like
Mane.
He changed a little bit his style of playing, and here he comes.
Here it comes again. It's Leroy Sané into the box looking for that man Tel. It is cleared away. Here's Marcel Sabitzer. Cleared away. Once more again, it's broken down in transition. Argentina have found that little bit of aggression that we've been looking for, but it's that controlled aggression. You need to have control. When you press at the right moments. It's timing and patience, as you said before. And that goes on the defensive side of the ball as well as the offensive side of the ball.
And I was hearing people shouting, por arriba, por arriba. That means aerial play, aerial play. That's what the friends are saying here. Let's see.
Let's see if that gets played on, as Upamecano will clear that ball away. Here's Sadio Mane, Indonesia looking dangerous with every possession. Back heel to Goretzka. Goretzka down the line to Sadio Mane. It's cleared away again by Matthias de Ligt. He has been critical to that Argentine defence in the early going of this game.
Good body playing.
Ball through to Tel. Finds Joshua Kimmich. Leroy Sané. Double touch infield and it's knocked away, but it's still made its way through. Here's Kimmich to Sané. Back to Joshua Kimmich. Will the ball go aerial here? Brought down, nothing given, and it goes for a goal kick. Argentina appealing for a penalty, not given.
Yes. Because he needs to have small steps and secure steps. That's what I think we are seeing, that delay on the last part of the pitch.
Absolutely well indeed. Here's Leroy Sane. Turned away to corner ball. Indonesia have a corner. 30 in-game minutes gone. Again, the tension here is palpable.
It's amazing. And for those in Europe, we're here with 30 degrees at night.
Don't tell my family that. They are freezing back at home. Here is Sabitzer. Forward to Upamecano, and it's cleared away once more. Here's Sadio Mane. Mane and Argentina looking to take charge here. They wait and they play, and they wait and they play. Good win territorially of a throw in there from Rey Molina. What can be done from Argentina's perspective? As the ball looks to be cleared, but it's a bad clearance there. What can be done if you are Argentina?
Yes.
Ryan Gravenberch, the Dutchman, tries a beautiful through ball, but it's cleared away by Lucas Hernandez.
And today I heard an interview, a Rey Molina interview, he said that he's okay with penalties. He's comfortable at the penalties.
That's fine if he's comfortable, but he's got to get there first.
Yes, of course.
As we see here, the ball just going flying forward again. Again, it's dispossession. It's slack passing, which is giving away the ball here at will. It is going to be the player that takes that, almost that deep breath and just calms down. As you see the ball go through. But again, as we say, on a main stage, with lights on, with the sun down, that adrenaline, with people in front of you, that adrenaline shouting, is coursing through your veins.
Beating drums, dancing, jumping.
You need ice-cool temperament. You need ice in those veins. You don't need adrenaline, you need ice. As we see, Tel to Sabitzer. To Tel, has a runner. It's Leroy Sane. It's Indonesia on the attack here. Sane, what can he do here? Here's Tel, back to Sane. Sane, again, it's a neat little takeaway from the defender. Great read from Rey Molina. He's seen that one before. As Argentina will clear that ball forward. Here's Ryan Gravenberch. Gravenberch to Sadio Mane. Mane in towards Gravenberch once more. Has Tel once again ahead of him. Whistle goes for an offside. Indeed, it does.
It's the last part of the attack. The ones that presents problems for the Argentinian player.
And that's where that phase is. It's that most critical. Once you have that pass into Tel, so long as he is onside, you have advanced runners. You can create all of the chaos that you want. As we see Goretzka, beautiful ball. It's found Sane, who was onside critically, but half time is there, and we go in level here.
Yes, this match was really more even than the ones that we saw before.
Absolutely, we've seen a lot more from Rey Molina, and we've seen Argentina be a little bit more progressive. We've seen Indonesia be a little bit more reserved. They'll be a little bit more cagey, but they may come out of the trap second half.
But look how much people do we have here at the venue.
It's crazy to see the support here. We are talking of hundreds of people who are sitting down to watch this festival of football action. As we see, it's Tel to Goretzka, looking back for Tel, but Kimmich intercepts. Here's Sabitzer. Sabitzer plays a beautiful ball forward. Leroy Sane has men in the middle. Tel peels back. He was looking for that ball into feet, not the run by beyond.
It's Indonesia in the red, Argentina in the white.
Argentina looking to defend with everything they've got here. Here's Marcel Sabitzer. Sabitzer into Leroy Sane. Only one of these players can be the champion of the World Esports Championships. As we see in the top left-hand of your corner, or top left-hand corner of your screen, it is 1 goal apiece here in game number 3, and it is 2-0 for Indonesia. Argentina, though, on the advancement. It's Tel. Great defending from Indonesia.
It's a corner kick. He went for the penalty.
It's a goal kick.
No, it's a goal kick. It's not a corner.
It's a goal kick. It was great defending. It was ricocheting it off that attacker and getting it out of play. It's a goal kick. Really good play again from Indonesia. Here's Sabitzer to Sane, to Sabitzer. Sabitzer to Tel. Back to Sadio Mane. He has a runner in Tel. Mane might go alone. He's fainted. He's gone alone. Oh, it's at the post. Tel. He taps it. Oh!
He says,
take the lead once more.
Yes, I'm here. He says,
I can see Suze. I can see cheering. I can hear drums. I can hear clapping. And I can see flags waving for Indonesia. How how to keep your attention to that second opportunity. The first chance went by, it hit the post, we all thought it was in, but to keep your composure and relax and take this opportunity, when it falls your way, you have to take them, and Indonesia have right here.
And sometimes luck plays a very big role. I'm not saying that the Indonesia player was not great, because he is great and he's having a great match. But in this case, the ball goes to the post and it finds Tel there standing by himself.
All alone in the redwood forest as he was. And again, we said our formula, again, for those who may not know it, our esports eFootballer formula is mentality plus skill plus luck. You have to have those moments of luck in games like this, in scenarios like this. But having those moments of luck, you have to have, as you said, patience, timing. You have to have accuracy, and that's everything that is within Elga.
And a little bit of luck.
Absolutely.
And a little bit of luck.
Yeah, where we've got mentality, skill and luck, you can also add a little bit more luck in at the end as well. It's a double dose of luck is what you may need here.
So there we see some of the Spanish-speaking players.
Number 10.
Rey Molina, some substitutions.
Some substitutions that we've seen in play, some changes in game plan, just a little bit of tweaking here and there. As you can see, bottom of your screen, you'll see, as you said, in that attacking or in that kick-off phase, they will be all out defence. Instead of being any balanced or any type of progression, they're just looking to sit back, nullify that, and then go.
And in terms of analysis, I think that Indonesia dominating the match was never questioned.
Well, they were certainly a little bit more conservative in the first half, but as we said, that first half team talk may have just done the difference here as they come out with 60 in-game minutes on the clock here, and it's 2-1 in game to Indonesia, but it crucially is 2-0 in the series. If they can find a ball here, it's Sadio Mane, on-rushing goalkeeper, Mane, surely! It's Neuer again at fault, but it is Indonesia keeping their cool.
And once again, there was never a risk. I think this match has a clear protagonist, and that's Indonesia. Once again, fast players, fast touches, deep balls, and that may explain why this match is being the third match in a row being won by Indonesia.
It is a winning mentality that Indonesia have brought to this place. And again, as we said about Indonesian esports as a whole, they take their games very seriously, as we spoke about and as we alluded to earlier. There's been other finals where Indonesia have made the finals, and of course I can't keep across every one of the esports here, but I've been trying to take in some of the culture and some of the
look
things
at the phones,
there,
look at the phones,
lighting up the phones.
Look at the audience.
Verita may want to borrow one of those after this.
Oh, why not?
Certainly so, but as you can see, Esports Indonesia in the centre of your screen, you can see the wry smile of Rey Molina. I think he knows that he's just been outplayed here.
Yes, he knows. I think he can't complain. This was not bad luck for sure.
But it just goes to show that you can play this game of eFootball more than one way. You can play in different phases.
Yes.
We've seen a little bit more of skill of Indonesia today in terms of that double touches and super cancels. But they have developed their game. They are starting to throw those situations in, but they know they have multiple game plans here.
This gives me hope also in facing the new tournaments that are coming by, that people may realize that there is not just one robotic way to play.
It is not a cookie cutter.
Exactly.
It is not just one uniform way to play eFootball. There are multiple ways to skin the eFootball cat, as it were, as we see Indonesia potentially with another opportunity here. They're going to go short to Lucas Hernandez. At this point, Fenita, if you are Indonesia, I'll ask you a question. If you were a player, when do you start to kill the game? When do you start to drain that clock as Luisiala plays the ball? Sadio Mane, doubled at the edge of the box.
I think I'm doing exactly what Elga is doing. Playing the ball, showing it around, giving a little bit of show. I would say goodbye to the tournament, giving show football.
Indeed it is. It's a booking there, and it's a free kick in a rather non-threatening position for Argentina. And again, Indonesia will be happy to give that type of free kick away. It'll allow their team to form up. And again, they are on all-out defence at the bottom of your screen, which means they will be looking to put up that red defensive wall that we have seen so often from teams using Bayern Munich in this competition.
Do you think we may have some tricks, some showboat here? What do you think?
There may be some tricks, but there may be some more goals, and there may be a reply here from Argentina. But again, as you see, swarming in packs, just drowning Argentina's attack in defenders.
Excellent play by Elga, by the local player.
Indeed, he has been such good entertainment here. Here's Sadio Mane. Again, just draining the play a little bit more, draining the clock. It's Musiala. Looks to go forward here. He sees that there's an offside trap, knows he can't play the ball straight away, and instead tries to play it forward. Now, interesting, bottom of your screens, all-out attack, 9 minutes left to go here. It is going to be now or never for Argentina. And on this occasion, it's never. As the ball goes wide to Mane, the clock is still ticking.
I think that Indonesia victory was never at risk.
Indeed, as you can see, they know.
They know. What are we seeing?
They know they're okay. They know they have the time. They know they have the goals. They know they have the mentality to see this game out. Mane looks to be potentially heading for the corner. It's what you would do at this type of avenue of the game. You'd look to kill the game off, but this is more and more looking as a clean sweep for Indonesia.
I would like to see some roulette, some
as we
nice
said,
stuff,
sometimes,
not gritty.
Sometimes it needs to be gritty.
But
sometimes,
look at the clock, Weza, look at the clock.
I know, but sometimes it is right to kill the game.
I can't believe this.
It's a little bit unfashionable, but it's what gets the job done. Indonesia won't care. They have done their stylish bit. They have scored 3 goals, and they have potentially won 3 games.
But are you saying goodbye from the tournament with this kind of play? You're the champion.
It's the champion, but his goals have told the story as the ball looks to be squirmed free. A little bit of a rainbow flicker, maybe a flurry from Argentina. And there goes the final whistle, and you can hear the applause, and you can see almost a mosh pit that has developed right in front of the stage. It is Indonesia with the clean sweep over Argentina.